The electric vehicle industry is in a constant state of change. Today, stock prices across the sector are getting hammered because of reports saying that a Tesla being driven in autopilot mode was responsible for 2 deaths in Texas. Although this news is extremely hard to see and digest, overall things are looking on the up and up for electric car makers. Just over the past couple of weeks, Mercedes released their EQS sedan, Porsche announced that the Taycan is poised to outsell the 911, and Hyundai's Genesis brand announced that they will be releasing an electrified product towards the end of the year. These announcements are just a small piece of the larger pie, but if you keep tabs on the industry, you know that every day is different. The automakers, the charging companies, the battery companies, and the race towards autonomous driving make for an industry that is in a constant state of transformation. There is no doubt that Tesla has been leading the charge, but other manufacturers are catching up, and they are catching up quick. And one of these electric vehicle manufacturers is NIO. And to say that they are playing catch up with Tesla would be doing them a disservice. The legacy auto manufacturers like General Motors, Ford, Volkswagen, and Mercedes are playing the catch-up game more than NIO is. NIO is a Chinese automobile manufacturer that's headquartered in Shanghai. If nothing else, they can be thought of as China's version of Tesla. NIO's Chinese name literally translates to blue sky coming, and it originated from the company's vision of a future filled with blue skies. And if you follow the EV automakers, you know that NIO, like Tesla, has made a lot of people a lot of money. Over the past couple of months, the stock prices of electric automakers around the globe have taken a hit. And in the case of NIO, the stock was trading at around $62 a share as recently as February, but today, NIO is trading at around $36 a share. Now, depending on who you are and what you're reading and what analysts you're listening to, you are going to get different projections on NIO's stock. Personally, I think NIO is trading at a very attractive price right now, and in this video, I'm going to provide you 2 specific reasons why you should be investing in NIO right now. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the Beat of Business. My name is Ravi Wadan, and I've worked in institutional investing for over 10 years. I started this channel to talk about all things investing, from personal finance tips, investing ideas, emerging technologies, and current events that impact the business world. So if you could do me a quick favor and smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. I plan on continuing to make valuable content like this, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel. The first reason is battery as a service, or BaaS. Think of it as SaaS, or software as a service, but instead of software as a service, BaaS is battery as a service. Battery as a service is NIO's push towards building out battery swap stations for electric vehicles. Battery swapping in electric vehicles isn't a new concept. Tesla actually held an event around battery swapping in 2013, and at the event, Tesla showcased the replacement of a drained battery pack in a Model S, which was replaced by a fully charged one in 90 seconds. Fast forward a couple of years, and Tesla gave up on the idea, and instead it went all in on building out its supercharger network. NIO strongly feels that there is a future in battery swapping and has building out its battery swapping service since 2018. In fact, last week NIO announced a strategic partnership with Chinese state-owned oil and gas giant Sinopec Shanghai Petrochemical. And with that strategic partnership, NIO launched version 2.0 of their battery swapping stations. If you own an electric vehicle or a Tesla, you know that as EVs become more popular, there is a shortage, or sometimes a shortage, of parking spaces with charging stations, and NIO hopes to change that. The idea of battery swap stations is that consumers can drive into the station with an uncharged battery and have it automatically replaced by a fully charged one in just a few minutes. These new swapping stations allow drivers to complete the battery swap without even leaving their car, and one of these stations can perform up to 312 swaps per day. And one of the advantages of battery swapping is that it completely changes the current EV sales model. It sounds crazy, but with battery swapping, customers don't actually have to purchase a NIO with a battery in it. Rather, you pay a subscription fee to rent charged batteries and replace them as they become uncharged. By not including the battery, the initial purchase price of the vehicle is reduced by almost $20,000, and as more and more swap stations are deployed, the convenience gap between electric and gas-fueled vehicles could gradually disappear. NIO is far from the creator of this technology, but it looks like their vision and implementation might allow them to dominate this space and the future of easy refueling. If these stations that are currently only in China become successful, it would be a game changer for NIO because they would no longer be just an EV manufacturer, they would also become a key component in the EV infrastructure market. The second reason to invest in NIO is their innovation, their management, and the lifestyle. I think a lot of us are still holding on to this idea that Chinese products and Chinese innovation is subpar. That statement might have held true, 10, 15, or 20 years ago, but it's just not the case anymore. We can look at virtually any type of emerging technology, whether it's, 5G or AI, or even something like our smartphones, and Chinese entrepreneurs and companies are driving a lot of innovation, and NIO is no exception. Now, since NIO's products aren't available in the United States, it makes analyzing the company more difficult. But based on my research and based on the overall industry consensus, NIO is a company that's here to stay for a long time. From what I've read, they have an excellent management team and they have an excellent feel for what consumers want and what consumers desire, and that reminds a lot of analysts of Apple. Vehicles like our phones are a statement of who we are, and that especially holds true in China, where NIO is building a brand that people can identify with. NIO makes it very clear that they view Audi, BMW, and other luxury brands as their real competition. Now, while Tesla is diligently working to reduce the price of its cars, NIO has kept its prices steady and is trying to tackle the high end of the market through some key initiatives. The first initiative that we've already touched on is the implementation of battery as a service, which offers a lot of value and convenience, especially in crowded Chinese cities. And NIO is taking the luxury car experience to the next level with the growth of NIO House. With NIO House, NIO is really pushing the idea that they are not just selling you a car, you are joining a community and you are joining a lifestyle. As most of us know, with the majority of car companies, once we purchase a car, our relationship with that automaker ends, unless it's through the service department to maintain our vehicles. But with NIO House, buying a NIO is not the end of your journey, it's the beginning of your car purchasing journey. And NIO House can be thought of as a showroom that is unlike anything else that any automaker offers. Each NIO House has a cafe, a library where you can borrow a book or DVD and return it to any other NIO House. They have conference rooms with capacity for up to 60 guests, individual meeting rooms, a living room that's made for lounging and relaxing, and they also have a daycare where you can leave your little ones while you shop or run errands nearby. There are currently 23 NIO houses in operation, and there are expected to be 49 in operation by the end of 2021. To be completely honest, I've had my reservations about NIO, but the more research I do in the company and as more time passes, my conviction for owning the company only increases. NIO is selling more than just a car, they are selling a lifestyle and are building a community. And if this strategy proves successful, it could be a key component to building and sustaining a loyal, long-term customer base. Right now, NIO is trading at levels that are well off their recent highs, and I think right now is a great time to buy and hold this company for the long term. Their innovation, their ingenuity, their partnerships, and the fact that they operate in a country that is sooner or later going to be the largest economy in the world all work in its favor. Look, at the end of the day, battery as a service doesn't really matter. The lifestyle and prestige that the brand is trying to portray doesn't matter. And NIO houses, as cool as they are, don't really matter. At the end of the day, the company, in this case NIO, has to build products that people want and products that are world-class, and I truly think NIO is doing that right now. But I would love to hear all of your opinions on NIO as a company and NIO as an investment. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll definitely respond. With that, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time.